We want to begin now with some breaking news. Rapper Lil Durk is charged in a for hire plot.
The judge has moved Lil Durk's trial, and this could open the door for house arrest. News reports say the Chicago rapper's murder for hire trial was pushed to August 25, 2026. Three of Durk's co-defendants in the King Von revenge case asked to separate their cases from his. This is a big win for Durk. Going to trial alone, instead of with others, may help him, because prosecutors won't be able to make him look guilty, just for being around people with criminal backgrounds.
And that's what Diddy did. He's basically saying all this evidence y'all got against Durk got nothing to do with me. Why you got me charged with Durk? And that doesn't mean he's going against Durk. That just means he wants his case severed. And I'm telling you, if it's severed, it helps Durk. Because one of the main connective tissue to this conspiracy is saying that Durk told Diddy to hire. Diddy's saying, I ain't get told to hire nobody. And I ain't hiring nobody. What are you talking about? Why would I hire someone? That's his thing.
The delay until August also gives Durk a chance to ask for house arrest. At the end of the court hearing, his lawyer filed paperwork requesting a house arrest agreement. Durk even offered to pay for an officer's salary to monitor him at home full-time. However, prosecutors pushed back. The judge allowed prosecutors to use all their evidence, including footage of King Von's death, to try to prove Durk had a motive for revenge.
Testimony and video surveillance surrounding the death of King Von, and the motion to exclude this evidence was denied, meaning the judge is going to allow witnesses to testify about and allow the video of King Von to be played at the trial. And this is important because prosecutors wanted to use this evidence to argue that King Von is the reason or motive as to why Durk offered this bounty on Quando Rondo. And so with this ruling, the jury will get to see and hear about all of it.
The court is allowing this footage for two reasons. First, after King Von passed away, many rivals were celebrating online. Prosecutors say this may have pushed Durk to want revenge.
You heard that, considering the back and forth that y'all have had in your own ways. How did you feel?
I'm kind of happy.
You were happy?
Can I say I was kind of happy? No, seriously, I was though. It was up. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, he did. But I was happy as when I found out Von was dead. I cooked for the whole day. For all the people out.
When you looked at King Von getting, how did you feel? Considering the animosity between you guys up to that point.
Like my real first action.
Yeah.
Thought. I was happy.
You're happy.
I was happy.
The judge is allowing certain song lyrics to be used in court. One lyric says, "They be on my page like slide for Von. I'm sure they trolling me. Y'all just don't know that's how it's supposed to be." Prosecutors plan to connect this to an interview Durk did with DJ Ick, where he talked about the slide for Von comments.
You're not triggered by the slide for Von comments. I don't know if people still say it. They used to say it, but you also mention a song. They'd be like, they be saying slide for Von. I think they trolling me. Yo, by the way, that song is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
That's no reason. I just don't see the comments no more. Some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water.
Because Durk mentioned it in an interview. Prosecutors say it shows he knew about the comments. They are also pointing to other lyrics that talk about not responding online, grabbing weapons, and getting it done. Prosecutors claim this supports their argument that Durk had a motive and plan.
Now the search is on for 3 people who police say at a Savannah rapper, a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles and cameras captured the aftermath.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
Many people believe lyrics can't be used in court, but sometimes they can. It's rare, but when it happens, it can cause serious problems. Durk's lawyers argue he is not being treated fairly. They filed for a status hearing, saying he has been held in a special housing unit since August 29, 2025, without proper review. He is reportedly in a very small cell for 23 hours a day, with no commissary, 1 phone call per month, and no in-person visits. He was first placed there for having an Apple Watch. His lawyers say the punishment was never properly reviewed, which normally should happen within 5 days. Even other inmates reportedly contacted people close to the case about it.
They got Lil Durk in a hole for basically some BS. And right now we're going to show the paperwork. They saying that he was caught with a cell phone and basically that's not true. They trying to keep him in a hole, do a lot of things that they shouldn't be doing or whatever, but they trying to make a point because they saying that me and him is privileged and we got so many things going on, and it's a lot of BS.
Durk's team posted online, saying, "Crazy how you got to wait until it's dark out to see who really with you." This suggests he may be feeling alone. DJ Academics also said many people have distanced themselves from him.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of the went on tour with, did songs with, called you they brother, they twin. I wouldn't be surprised if these rappers try to India. These are down low and dirty. And I think this is what, I think Durk right now is thinking that, man, I thought I was just with a whole bunch of real. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. And I feel bad for Durk. When King Slime got locked up, there was a whole parade. Free him! Free him! Free him! Oh, nah. Everybody would post details of the case. How is this humane? How could they do this? Yo, free... not smart. No, free Slime. Durk got locked up. They might give that half a bar. Free Smirk. And they moved the... I'll give credit. I have heard some of these guys have sent lawyers. Good for that, but... Smirk is in there, man, realizing the world don't stop spinning because you locked up.
DJ Academics also shared that if Durk comes home, he may not be the same person because jail has likely taught him serious lessons.
Let me tell y'all, the Durk y'all loved when he was free, if he gets back out again, he'll never be that Durk. I'm gonna tell you why. He done learned a lot of lessons. This is me assuming, nothing he's told me. But the things that he did for others, y'all know when he came on my podcast, right? And he said, man, your Gunna's a snitch. I can't Gunna. Man, that. I don't care. I love Thug. He said that because Thug told him. Yo, what Durk is realizing, Durk is a great soldier, but nobody looked at him like a leader. Durk was willing to move on behalf of the people he's loyal to when they get locked up. When he locked up, they might drop him as a bar in a song, but...
In court, prosecutors presented more claims. They showed a photo from 2022 of Durk holding $1 million in cash. They say this was around the same time Quando Rando's team was targeted and Lolpab was killed. Prosecutors claim Durk placed a $1 million bounty on Quando Rondo in 2022. They also alleged that Durk used associates to recruit people to travel to Southern California on August 18, 2022. Prosecutors say cooperating witnesses will testify that Durk organized everything. Reports from the courtroom say Durk looked thinner and had cut his dreads. The judge denied several motions from Durk's lawyers to dismiss the case, but is still reviewing a bill of particulars motion.
I'm a criminal lawyer, and I just learned that the rap artist Lil Durk just had his motion to dismiss his for hire case denied. To be honest, I'm not that surprised. Let me tell you guys something. There's only two ways that Lil Durk is rocking out of that federal courtroom on 2 feet. A jury of 12 people says that he is not guilty, or President Trump pardons him. There's no other way that Durk is walking out of that court free. That judge is not going to be dismissing any key evidence. He's not going to be dismissing any motions. He's not going to do anything that significantly helps Lil Durk walk out of that courtroom without having a trial. Now, how and why am I so sure of this? Well, here's the first thing I want to tell you. Most federal judges used to be federal prosecutors, exact prosecutors that are prosecuting Durk. A lot of judges used to stand in that very position. Federal prosecutors can be very biased people, and very rarely, once they put on that black robe and become a judge, do they get rid of those biases, okay? That judge very likely probably thinks that Durk is guilty. He just can't be the one they actually say.
Since the judge denied most dismissal requests, Durk will have to go to trial if he wants a chance at freedom. This caused many online creators to react.
Mo, this is my last no jumper. Durk already told me I wasn't supposed to come back up here with that last.
Now look what happened to him.
That man got kids. You talking about look what happened to him.
Definitely not happy about him.
I wouldn't be happy if you go to jail, Adam, because I know you got daughter. Break down.
There's multiple people who are no longer there for their kids as a result of that Durk allegedly called in.
Until they put that on black and white, sir. Stop throwing stuff on a black man who's trying to do something right for the community right now.
The feds have already put out a lot of information about this.
You don't have to put it out. You don't have to put it out. So this is a major platform.
You're not the boss of me. We talk about rap on here. I think it is well within our jurisdiction to talk about the fact
jurisdiction?
That
what type of police is
been
this?
alleged to have ordered them.
This? Free Smirk, though,
Free
man.
Smirk. But also, maybe
police. It's a platform. There's some police.
needs to sit down for a little and decide, hey, maybe I'm not anybody else.
We don't have no proof that.
Well,
Because the judge is still reviewing the bill of particulars, there may still be a chance for another bond request. Durk's father reportedly believes there is still hope, especially after the defense made a strong offer.
Just left the courtroom for the bond hearing for my son, at least for the third time. This time it was very fair. The judge was very fair. He wasn't pro-prosecutor. He wasn't pro-defense, but he was pro-justice. So he listened to all the evidence, and he's gonna give a ruling in the next few days about what his position is for the bond. But we were very pleased at how it turned out. So continue, family, friends, and fans, continue to keep us in your prayers, and we thank you. And inshallah, God willing, this be victorious for that we have a good ruling in our favor.
Prosecutors also said someone in the case is cooperating. They claim messages from a group chat show discussions about retaliation. Connected to King Von, prosecutors say Durk was upset with members of O Block because they did not retaliate. They plan to bring in a witness who claims Durk gave orders. DJ Academics and WAC 100 also discussed the situation publicly.
Life by basically saying he's guilty of for hire. And the only thing that, like, yes, some of these things look suspect. Why'd you go there? Why are these people going there? Why'd you send this message? But nothing. There's no message that they got that says where Durk says, y'all that Quando yet? Nothing says that.
No, you missing the point. Okay. They got a witness already cooperating on that. Been had one. We just ain't seen what they said. It's 3 members. One of the cooperating.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, fact. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's co-conspirator too.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't need too much more than that. One of them is cooperating. Then in the paperwork, you got the conversation. They say they had it in and out. The other was figuring out how they getting paid.
One cooperating witness reportedly first said there was no bounty on Quando Rando's crew, but later changed his statement. Another person, Vani, appears to have made a plea deal. Court records show he is no longer in prison custody, possibly meaning house arrest or a halfway house. Text messages allegedly show he is trying to lower his sentence by pleading guilty. There are also reports that Deed's brother, Ted, has been speaking to federal agents. Body cam footage reportedly shows him offering information. Durk's legal team has asked for more time on their bond proposal because they are concerned about what may be said.
What about that? Man had it with an extended clip. That's cool though, right?
Ted was reportedly arrested for having a firearm at a store. After being taken to the police station, he allegedly began offering information about others involved in crimes.
Come on. Hey, stop it. Stop it.
I tell you about the money, I swear to God, I tell you about the money, please give it to my son, I tell you about everything, I swear to God, I tell you, I will tell you, please, I swear, please.
Reports say that while in a waiting cell, Ted became emotional and was crying when an officer came to speak with him.
You gotta relax on me, because I can't understand. Relax, what's the number? Say what you saying, man. We're gonna do what we do for you, I think. You're gonna see what we can do for you. You gotta relax. Relax, man. I want to get buzzing free. Relax. Give me No, I'm saying, what you talking about? I'm trying to get that.